All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our webinar for tonight. So, guys, where's the rest? Hope they're just late, huh? Hello, Sir Ronald. Welcome again. Edison, Mr. Charles, and Zoom user. All right, how's things? How's your trades today? I hope okay naman. So, let's get going because our topic for tonight is very important in trading, this pullback. We want to know when it's going to start and when it's going to end, right? So you can ride the trend either to the upside or to the downside, right? That's basically it, diba? So, yes, sir, I'm Filipino, Mr. Zoom user, because we want to reach the broader audience, even abroad. So I speak in English, but I am Filipino, my friend. Okay, born and raised. Anyway, nice, sir. Kababayan, yeah. Hello, sir. Welcome. Hope you can engage in our discussion for tonight because tonight is very important. You know, don't you notice in an uptrend, okay, and then it will reverse on you. Why it reversed on you? You have to ask this question like what I'm doing wrong whenever you yes, you see it going up. Okay, it's going to the upside, uptrend. But the moment you enter, bam, reversal. Now there are signs, okay, where you can see in the chart why it happened on that time, why it's happening the reversal on that time, and when it's in the pullback phase, you want to know when it's going to end. Yes, because you are thinking of buying, but it's going down. So you want to know when it's going to reverse, right? To the upside. So you can ride the trend or enter the trade and you can have some profits, right? But without proper knowledge, without proper training, practice, all these are very important, my friend. Okay. Yes, it will take time, especially for newbies. It's very confusing. I don't know what to do. What am I doing wrong? Is something missing with my strategy? Because you need to learn the basics first, right? And if you will go back in our previous webinar, I'm talking about market structure, boss, chalk, change of character, breakup structure. That's it, guys. Okay. Don't make it too complicated. Because you are not sitting on your computer. Okay. Better if it's in front of the computer because in the phone, it's very small screen, or maybe you have a tablet. But in any case, okay, you need to spend a lot of time training yourself to catch these signs, okay? Otherwise, you are just guessing every time. I don't know what to do. Even for me, okay, yes, there are times maybe, yes, maybe there's some manipulation happening in the market, but I have a strategy to follow. When I see the boss, we are still going to this trend, either upside or to the downside. But once it made the chalk, then it's a different story. Meaning this is the complete reversal. So if it's going to the upside and made the chalk, best believe this is now going to a downtrend. Okay, that's all you need to. So for the main content, what is a pullback? Why pullback entries work? market structure and pullbacks. Very important. Boss, chalk, okay? Tools, what you need to do, what you need to have in your chart to spot this pullback. Okay, my friends? And there's many I can tell you, but better to show it to you in the screen later on, so you will understand. Entry techniques, how to enter. You know me, when I see the bullish engulfing or bearish engulfing, that's my entry. Okay, maybe if I will not see some of those, like maybe I will see a hammer, but this single candle is very sometimes difficult to spot since there's no combination there. Maybe it looks like a hammer or a pin bar, and now you are confused, or a doji. But you need to practice, huh? You need to practice. What is this? Doji, hammer, candlestick. These all things, my friend, it's all coming together, okay, in the chart. You just need to spot them, all right? Risk management. Of course, I'm always telling you risk only 2% of your capital. But it's your money. You can go 5%, 10%. It's up to you, okay? But the very conservative way to do this, my friend, is always 2%, okay? Because this will make you stay longer in the trend, in the game. Common mistakes, okay? I believe I don't need to tell you this, why you are in the negative, because you are doing the same mistake again and again. All right, because you forgot there's a boss, you forgot there's a chalk, and now you are just, exiting your trade and then revenge trading. Very dangerous, huh? And lastly, our examples in the chart later on. All right. So moving on, my friends. Okay. Yes, Mr. Charles, that is very true. Okay. Ronald, coach, the difference between boss and chalk. Boss is the continuation of trend. Yes. Boss is just a continuation. It's like, parang umakit ka lang ng hagdan. Okay? Pag paakyat, one step, two step, na-break na yung boss, yung level na yon. So, nasa kabilang, ano ka na, level ka na. Ganun lang siya. Pero pag boss, ay pag chalk, pababa na nga yun. Right? Chalk is the reversal. Always remember the difference. Boss, chalk. Higher high, higher high, higher low, higher low, uptrend. Lower high, higher, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low, downtrend. So if there's a breakage there to the opposite direction, then that's the chalk. Okay? Of course, we have to review this again for you to understand, but you need to, as I told you, you need to practice, you need to understand. Once you see this, my friend, clearly, okay, you will never unsee it because you've trained yourself. But sometimes I encounter ang coach, ang chalk nilalampasan. Bakit, sir? Chalk nilalampasan. No, when there's a chalk, okay? Yes. Yes, it went down, right? It went down, but there is what we call a retracement or a pullback. That pullback is your problem. Okay? Because there will always be a retracement, my friend, somewhere near that chalk point. Okay? Now, better better I will show this to you in the chart so you will not get confused. Okay, always remember when there's a chalk, what's the next thing we always do? We look for the point of interest. This pullback to the point of interest, there's your FBG, your order block. That's the pullback. It needs to go there. It needs to retrace there. That's why it's called retracement. It needs to retest this, okay, these areas before it will make the impulse move to the intended direction. Okay. Yes, FBGOB, Mr. Ronald. Yes. All right. So we will all put this all together later. So now you will master. You need to master this. Okay, my friends. Either you keep watching this webinar again and again until you master this. Otherwise, you will be back to zero because you didn't understand. Okay. So, as you all know, my friend, 50% deposit bonus. I hope you already availed. And thank you very much for those who availed. $100, you will get 50. 500, you will get 250. 1,000, you will get $500 extra. How nice, huh? Even your mayor or your kagawad, barangay captain will never give you this extra money. But Algotor is here, so take the advantage, my friends. You have nothing to lose but to gain only. Okay, spread this to your friends and your family who wants to avail this 50% deposit bonus, and they will have the chance of their lifetime, right? So help us out, my friends. Okay, spread this to your friends, your neighbor, whoever, you know, someone, some trader out there. This is their chance. Huh? Avail, avail. All right. So moving on, let's start now. So these are just the same. Okay, all the agenda we will discuss tonight. And all right, what is a pullback? A pullback, my friend, or a retracement, whatever you want to call this, but a pullback, it means it's going back. It's pulling this force backwards. Okay, it wants to go to the opposite direction. A temporary counter move against the main trend. So if it's an uptrend, sometimes there will be a pullback to the downside and you're going negative because you didn't wait for the right entries or entry signal the chart is giving you. Patience, yes. Because you are FOMO, fear of missing out every time. I want to catch the trend. I want to buy now. But that's not the way to do it. And then you will see you're in a negative because you didn't wait. Okay, it's still in Asian session. You know, as you all know, Asia is going sideways most of the time. But that's the problem. That's the common mistake. You have to avoid, you have to be patient. Sometimes, you know, sometimes, like today, I only give you one clear signal, gold signal today, right in the morning. But it's a take profit. It's a winner because it was very clear for me that time. Okay, and then in the afternoon, it's going sideways. Okay, in London session, I didn't give any signal because I didn't see any. Okay, any opportunity. That's why you need to wait. You need to train yourself. It could be minutes, 1 hour, 3 hours, sometimes who knows, maybe the full day you didn't see any opportunity, then move on. Close your laptop, close your phone, your tablet, and then tomorrow morning is a new day. Maybe your mind is clearer to read the chart, then your money is intact. But if you will just guessing, okay, I don't know what to do now. I'm going to buy, I'm going to sell. It's all up to you, my friend. Okay, but I'm giving you all the secret sauce. Okay, the boss. No one can take this from you. Okay, without any indicator. Okay, just clear price action. All right. It's a temporary counter move against the main trend, provides an opportunity to join the trend at a better price. You know this Fibonacci level, okay? There is a discount and a premium. When you want to buy, you need a discount, right? If you will go to any supermarket, okay, or a bazaar, you want the discounted price. Give me the discount last price. I want to buy this, okay? That's the way to buy things. Now, if you want to sell, you want it to be in the premium. Okay, if you are a sneakerhead, you collect Air Jordan, you will buy this now for like 10,000 pesos. Okay, in any mall, and then you will keep it for how many weeks, how many months, and then maybe after half a year, price is now going in a premium. It is now 20,000 pesos. This Air Jordan. That's that's the reality of life, even in trading. most especially in trading, my friends. Okay, so always be mindful of that. Key to trend continuation strategies also. Okay, it is the key to trend continuation. All right. So once you spot this, okay, and understand this fully, it is now easy for you to enter these pullback entries. Okay, I hope that's very clear. Huh? Hello, Mr. Nani, sir. Good evening, sir. Huh? Thank you for joining. It's been a while. I didn't see you. Maybe you are busy, sir, but thank you for joining up for us tonight. Huh? Okay, Mr. Ronald, Coach, paano kapag H4 choke? Okay, from bearish, okay, bearish siya to bullish, pero sa M15 ay boss. Yeah. That's I'm going to show it to you, and I hope you will get it this time. Okay, you know, for example, yes, it was bullish. For example, in H4 is bullish. Okay, you are only thinking of buying because it's an higher time frame. H4 is bullish, so you want, but you cannot just enter in H4. The pips, there is hundreds of pips, okay? One break of structure, maybe 300 pips. Where are you going to put your stop loss? In the 300 pip full max position? Of course, you will go to the lower time frame, 15 minute, 5 minute, even 1 minute, because you want, for me it's 50 pips, but it's your money. Maybe you want to make it 80 pips, 100 pips stop loss. If you can handle that drawdown, it's all up to you, my friend. This is the problem. Yes, it was going down in the lower time frame. There's this pullback. So once you see this pullback reversing to the upside, now your lower time frame, it could be 15 5 minute, okay, also now going bullish like the H4, that's the time to enter. That's why whenever I show you the bullish engulfing, the bearish engulfing, I'm always entering in the lower time frame because I am matching this trend. Okay, if I want to go up, they should match. Why you will why you will buy when the lower time frame is still going down? Okay, better to stop talking now because I want better to show it to you in the chart later on. Okay, Mr. Ronald, sir? No problem, my friend. Don't worry. Yeah? Why pullback entries work? Because markets rarely move in straight line. You know, this candle will never go 1,000 pip one candle. Maybe in some maybe in some high impact news, maybe, but I doubt it's going they're doing that every time. There's always, it's like a wave. Okay, it's like a wave. It's testing your patience because in the opposite side of the market there is always the opposite buyer or the opposite seller. This money we are trading, okay, there is no middleman. It's always going to your pocket. When you win $100 tonight, okay, it's not going to Gcash, it's not going to any bank, it's going directly to you. This $100 is from someone else, okay, losing this $100. So that's why you have to understand now. Yes, you don't believe me. Even I am measuring to you the time it took to win this trade. Sometimes it's hours, and there's some example, even weeks. I'm showing you example of trades uh, going for weeks. You can do this. You cannot wait for like 1 hour. You have to be patient, my friend. Huh? Trading, okay, it's not always going the straight line, okay, for you to win. There's always some pullback, but if you did your homework, okay, you will not be afraid or getting FOMO every time when it's hitting your That's why there's a stop loss. What's the purpose of the stop loss? Just to protect you. But you are not respecting your stop loss. You are removing your stop loss. You are moving your stop loss. Instead of 50 pips, you move it to 100 pips. But it's the price still went on the other way. And now you, instead of losing $50, you lost $100 now because you didn't respect the strategy. Okay, institutions accumulate orders during pullback. Don't you notice this? When there's a pullback, okay, these institutions, because they place an order there in these order blocks there down below for that pullback. So, parang ano yun eh, parang taxi yun eh, parang sinundo siya eh, sa, sinundo niya yung pasahero dun sa order block. So, it went to that order block or that FBG, and then finally it will go to the intended direction. Okay? You will see this in the chart. Huh? Higher risk to reward compared to chasing breakout. Yes. When there's the boss, okay, boss, shall I enter? Yes, most of the time, because even for me, I'm guilty of that. When I see the breakout, oh, boss, enter the trade, buy. But after that, there's the pullback. This is the problem. Okay? You see the boss, and now you are thinking FOMO, bahala na, buy. But there's always the pullback. This is the problem. So you need to master pullback entries, my friends. Okay? So that's it. That's it. What else? Market structure and pullback. So identify higher high and higher lows. Not like this. Boss, on the way here, okay, your eyes is the price action is somewhere here, and then your eyes is here, boss, enter. Nice. $10, $20. Negative 10, negative 20, stop loss. This is the problem. You entered here where you put your stop loss. Below that. It's there exactly in this support. And then it will hit your stop loss. Sakit, saklap, di ba? So this is the problem, okay? And then another boss because there's always the boss, my friend, okay? Always the pullback there. So identify lower highs and lower lows in the downtrend. So in downtrend, opposite, okay? Lower low, higher, lower high, lower low, lower high. So boss, enter. Oh, pullback, stop loss hit. Okay, Zoom user. Sir, di ba, ang bet ko, boss, may pullback din bago umakyat? This one. This is the pullback. And then boss, pullback, boss. Okay, Ronald, coach, saan ba mas maganda tumingin ng market structure? Candlestick chart ba or line chart? To each his own. If you are comfortable in the candlestick, then yes, because candlestick has its pros and cons. Line chart also has its pros and cons. You cannot see the bearish engulfing in the line chart, and you cannot see the bullish engulfing in the line chart. So yes, you will switch. You can switch. Oh, you want to see exactly the A level? Okay, line. Oh, okay. Oh, bearish engulfing. Nice. Boss, line V level. Bullish engulfing. Nice. Then enter, buy, because you bullish engulfing. Boss, thank you very much. Where you put your stop loss? You entered here. You will put your stop loss here. Even it will pull back because your stop loss is way down here, then you are protected because it's protected by the support. Okay, it will not, otherwise it will be a choke. But now it's a boss. Okay, pull back. Yes, move your stop. Once it make another boss here, move your stop loss here. Very good. Then you will be protected. That's the way I'm telling you in the Telegram. Trail every 50 pip. Yes, this is your starting point. Pullback. Okay, thank you very much. Boss, trail. Set your stop loss here. So you are protected. At least, any, who knows? Price action can do anything. Maybe it will make a chalk. Okay, at least I made something. At least I'm not in negative. That's my point. Pullbacks, okay, usually occur at key support or resistance levels. Yes. Pullback, pullback, pullback. Okay. So we will, yes, it may sound complicated because you are not training, maybe you are guessing, or maybe this is the missing link to your strategy. Okay. So we will discuss this and show this to you in the charts. We are almost there. Don't worry, my friend. Tools to spot pullbacks. Okay, these are the tools. Moving averages. Huh? Take a picture, screenshot, or write it down in your notes. Moving averages 20 and 50. For me, I'm using this one. It's up to you. You want to use 50 and 100, or that because that will be in a higher time frame. But for day trading, 15-minute, 5 minute, this is very for me. Okay, I'm not saying this is the world standard. Okay, to each his own. Who knows? Maybe I'm telling this to you, and it's a bullshit moving average. But for me, this is what I'm using. Okay, I'm not saying this is the world standard. This is what I'm using. You can use this. Why not, my friend? Okay, but you can also use whatever you want. But you need two moving averages. Okay, trend based. Now, number two, the Fibonacci retracement tool? You know that I'm always showing you in the golden zone, 50% to 0.618. There's another kind of fib tool. It's called trend-based fib extension. And you will see this in the chart when I demonstrate, okay, the trend we're going to have today. This is very powerful. And in some cases, I think this is way better than the original fib retracement, as you will see. Okay, I'm not saying that, but for me, okay, I'm not saying this is the way to do it, but I'm just showing you these tools you need to explore in uh, in trading view, because there's a lot to explore there. Yeah, you cannot use every tool every time. There's some tools you need to use for some specific trades, okay, especially in this pullback. Fib, Fibonacci, okay, is very, very useful. Number three, trend line and channels. Okay. Trend line. You all know how to make your own trend line now. So nothing to expound there. Okay. Lastly, candlestick formation. And what is my favorite candlestick entry pattern? The engulfing candle. You can use the hammer, doji, okay? What's the other one? Pin bar, anything to give you this clue that it's reversing, right? So that's why I'm always saying engulfing, bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, because this is what I'm using, and this is what's giving you uh, that winning trade this morning, right, Mr. Ronald, sir? we we hit exactly, when it hit our price, it reversed there exactly in that price. How nice. Okay, it's like seeing the future, because I've already given my all here, my everything here for years. There is no day, maybe Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, I'm not looking at the chart, but every weekdays, especially in my early years in trading. Nasa kama pa lang ako nung tinitinan ko na yung cellphone ko. Okay? Tinitinan ko na yung trading view, MetaTrader 5, MetaTrader 4, whatever, and now Zoe. Because it's now part of me. Okay, trading is part of my life. And what more do I need to do than look at the chart, right? So these tools, these four tools, my friend, is very important in this strategy. Yeah, moving averages, the trend-based fib extension, trend line or channels, and the candlestick formation. All right. Now, entry technique. This is how you will enter. Mr. Ronald, yes, coach, I get benefits from, yeah, my friend, this is, otherwise, I told you, if I will go blind tomorrow, okay, I think I said this in one of my past webinar, if I go blind tomorrow, hindi na ako makakakita ever. Ano pa yung silbi ng mga strategy na to, secret sauce na to? Para saan pa? That's why I'm giving this to you for free. Okay, you just have to take it and treasure this information, this knowledge, because to be a good trader, okay, I'm not saying we are an expert trader, but to be a good trader, you need these things, my friend. Okay, so always remember, and share this information. Once you get to master this strategy, share it to the newbies. Okay, we are here to help each other. Okay, okay, entry techniques. Use trend-based fib extension. This is the tool we will need to use, okay? Then use the moving averages bounce. It needs at least to retest this moving average before you will enter. Enter on the candlestick reversal pattern like engulfing candle, hammer, pin bar, etc. Okay? Kapag ikaw nagbibito ng signal, sumusunod ang press hanggang sa iyo until TP hit na ngayon. Yeah, because my friend, when I was also a newbie like you, like others here. Okay, I'm not saying you, Mr. Oreo, because you have experience already. Yes, when I was starting, okay, I was amazed to these traders like hitting their TP. I said, wow, pumapalakpak ako diyan. Pinapalakpakan ko sila dahil nakakabilib, di ba? Paano nila nakita yun? Dahil meron pala talagang strategy. You just have to practice this, okay? Back test this hundreds of times until you will master this. And now, whenever I see price action in any time frame, I can see the boss, I can see the chalk because it's routine. It's been a routine for years and years like that. You have to train, my friend. One day, who knows? Maybe Mr. Ronald will be the best trader that ever lived. Yes, why not? It's all possible. Nothing is impossible if you give your everything, right? Yes. Okay, Zoom user. Are you part of the Telegram channel of Algoter? Because every day, okay, I am giving some signal there. Maybe twice, okay, but for today it's a special case. I only found one opportunity. Maybe maybe if I didn't see anything, why I will give this fake signal, okay, just to have a signal. No, my friend, you need to. Are you in a VIP group or what? Because you will see me there. Okay, my signal is there. You can read my name there. Then that's me. If it's not me, then it's not me. Maybe you are in another channel, Sarah. So let the algorithm manager add you to that specific specific Telegram channel, sir, Zoom user. Okay, because yes, there's a lot. There are other channels. Maybe you are not part of this. Okay, but in my channel where I give the signal, yes, you can see this. Okay, and I don't know, it's live. Okay, like Mr. Ronald here and one guy there who's the other Manzur, something like that. They catch my signal today and they win some profit. Mr. Ronald, basta ako kontento lang ako sa copy trade dito Zoya. Malupit sila dito, hindi lang si Coach Ronald. Yes. Yes, even our copy trade is Mia Mia. Hmm? Mamma Mia. Okay, I have two. Which one? Okay. Let me see your screenshot here. Yes, this Algoter Live 28. Okay. Algoter Live 28th April. Yeah, this is where I give the signal. Okay, sir? Okay, Mr. Zoom user, sir. Just check now. Okay, now it's there. Check now. You will see the signal I gave this morning. All right. So moving on. My God, time is really fast. My God, my friends. Fourth. Okay, number 4. Wait for confirmation before entering. I see the confirmation. This is the you need to train. You need to wait. Sit on your hands and don't do anything, okay? Target the pivot high or pivot low or the 1.618. What is this? Huh? You are confused. Huh? You will see this in the chart, my friends. Okay, so you all know our entry candle patterns like bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, hammer, and doji. Yeah? Okay. Risk management. Place stop loss beyond the last swing high or low where you entered. And then risk only 1 or 2% of account per trade. All right, my friends, I'm always giving you these tips. It's up to you. It's your money. Common mistake, entering too early before confirmation. Yes. Using oversized lot sizes. Always check your account size if you can handle these lot sizes, my friends. Okay, because yes, it's good if you are winning, but what if you are going to the pullback? It's a different story, huh? Number 3, ignoring overall trend direction. Yes, it was bullish, but you cannot wait. And even if it's going down, you know this is the pullback, and you are still buying. So don't go against the trend. Okay, trading every small retracement. Yes, there will be a retracement, there will be a pullback, and then you say, I want to sell. Yes, I was buying, now I want to sell because it's going down. No, because it eventually it will reverse and still go up. Always like that. So don't be like that, my friends. Okay. Common mistakes. Okay, now for example, we will see this, but for tonight, I think we don't need this Euro USD. We will just concentrate on gold. And okay, so that's the example. So about Algotur is a quantitatively driven trading company focusing on market making and multi-asset trading. Its expertise spans various asset classes, including futures, options, stocks, commodities, forex, and cryptocurrencies. Algotur is a quantitative trading service company with over 10 years of experience in strategy development, focusing on proprietary trading. So let the numbers talk. You can always read this in the Algotur's website, and you can know more about this. Okay, share this with your friends and your family and my friends. All right. And as you all know, we have our copy trading where it lets you automatically replicate the trades of expert traders in real time when they buy, sell your account does too without manual effort. Start with only $100. Thank you for all who avail the copy trading. Mr. Ronald now is very happy. He's making withdrawals there. And you can do the same, my friends. Why not avail this? In the day you are busy, you are at work, but you are still trading because of your copy trading with Zoe. So avail now, contact our Algotur managers, and you will earn money on the side every day when you reach home. Huh? That's very nice. Now, as you all know, we have also some insurance program here where You keep 100% of any profits you make. Originally, this was 1,500 to subscribe, but now for only $500, you can avail this. Okay, there's a sweet spot here in the chart of 6,000 with the return of uh, monthly ROI of 26.79%, which is very nice. Okay, if you want to understand more about this, okay, contact our algorithm managers and they will gladly explain this to you in detail. Some pros here like daily 2 to 5 signals. You will be in the VIP group and 24/7 trade support. So act now, my friends, huh? VIP, VIP. And as you all know, Zoe is a global financial technology company under the Zoe Group, headquartered in the United Kingdom, with operational centers in Hong Kong and the United States. Specializing in CFD trading, Zoe offers a diverse range of financial products, including forex, precious metals, oil, indices, and US shares. Zoe is fully regulated, offering a secure professional trading experience with competitive fees, fast execution, and powerful tools to grow your investments confidently. Huh? Available in Google Play and App Store. There's the QR code, my friends. Okay, take a photo now, and it will take you to either or App Store, and you can download Zoe. Okay, Zoe is the app, the ultimate mobile trading platform offering advanced analysis, comprehensive charting, seamless account management, and real-time economic updates all in one convenient solution. Also powered by TradingView. Very nice. So spread this to your friends and your family. They can start trading with Zoe. Okay. And lastly, our 50% deposit bonus. 100, you will get 50, 500, 250, 1,000, you will get $500 extra. So please act now, my friends. And thank you for everyone who availed. And for those who didn't avail, please do so now so you can have this chance of a lifetime. Okay. No other broker will give you 50% deposit bonus. Okay, my friends. That's it. Now we will go now to the live charts where you can see this in action. Oh my God, what happened to my chart? Tab crashed due to an error. My God. Let me uh, let me fix this. So in in any chart, my friend, okay, always remember, huh? Always remember that market structure is very important. Okay, if you cannot master market structure, then you are just guessing, huh? It's like uh, it's like playing scatter. You know, I know scatter now is very famous, but my friend, I can't believe some people are having hopes there. You know, some people are having hopes there. All right, we are now in our gold chart. Okay, so market structure. How do you know this? That this is a okay. If I will ask you, is this going up or going down? Anyone? Is this an uptrend or a downtrend? Going up. Very good, Mr. Ronald. Uptrend. Why uptrend? Lower high, higher high, lower high. Sorry, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Blah blah blah. Okay. So now you've identified that this is an uptrend. Okay. And here you can also see, yes, boss, correct, boss. That's your boss, boss, right? And for your lower low, higher low, this is respected. Oh my God, my friends, I cannot, I cannot believe this. What is going on with the trading view today? Is it my internet connection or what? Sorry, my friends. We just have to. Sorry, we just have to do what we have here. I should go slowly because maybe it's so overloaded with information. Okay. Okay. And also here, okay, boss, you are correct, Mr. Ronald. Boss, it's going up. And all the laws here are respected. You see this law, higher law, is higher than this law. And this higher law is higher than this law. So it's going up. So if you will even do your trend line there, so you will have your trend line going there. Right? Yes, based on trend line, it's up. Yes, very good. You see, that's what I mean, huh? I don't know, something is wrong. Okay, that's your trend line. So it's going up, right? Very nice. Now, now you expect this price action to what? To go up, right? It should make another boss here. So let's all do that. It's an uptrend. Otherwise, it will make a chalk. Okay, let's go. What time is this? 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, new day, new beginning. Okay, Tokyo. Oh, you're not trading, you're just waiting what the price action will do. You need this to boss so we can enter on the pullback. That's why our topic for tonight is mastering pullback entry. We need to see where this pullback is happening. Very good. So going. There's your boss. Okay, boss. Okay, and there's your MACD. It's still separated, so maybe it will make a crossover there. Let's see. Wow. You see, when you see this one, FOMO, why I didn't enter? Because you are not waiting. You are just excited to this price action, but the real move is still coming. Huh? Very nice. So, okay. Aha. When you see such thing, okay, because now it's a red candle, okay, maybe this is the start of the pullback. But how you will know this? Some clue. After the boss, okay, expect the pullback. Number one. That's the number one signal. After the boss, yes, price will go in some pips there. And then expect the pullback. So, okay, red candle, maybe this is the one. Okay, you are watching. And then you can see the MACD here. Okay, maybe it's going to make the crossover and this thing here. Okay, it's getting lighter. Maybe, yes. It's respected that high. So now you can see because compared to this, okay, there's a small red candle and another, and this is even like a hammer, right? It looks like a hammer, and it reversed there. But in these cases, okay, it's respecting this high. And this candle also is respecting this high. So it's now getting lower. Maybe this is the start of the pullback. So now you have the two confluence after the boss, and now starting this candles are going lower. Okay, sir, ask lang. How many percent mostly ang pullback after the boss? Minsan kasi two candle. Okay, ignore this, okay? Like for this example, oh my God. something wrong with the I don't know, something wrong with the computer or the trading view. Can you still hear me, guys? Can you type yes if you can still hear me? I don't know what's happening. Huh? Okay, very good. Minsan kasi, two candle lang after the boss, baba agad. Okay. Um, you cannot see the trading view. Huh? Something is wrong with trading view today. So let me finish because now time is really getting finished, my friends. Huh? And I still didn't explain to you in detail this strategy. Okay. Now, when you see this, because this is like a two red candle, okay, this is not a pullback, okay? This is just one big continuation. Yes, because it will not be far. Otherwise, we will all see green. Otherwise, we are using the what you call that, the Haikinashi candle. But this is not Haikinashi. Okay, so there's some combination of some red candles there. But in my in my in my experience, okay, after the boss, okay, yes, let the price do its thing. But when you see such thing here, okay, and then your MACD there, okay, the bars here is getting smaller. You see this one? It's also getting smaller and lighter in color, right? In shade, lighter green. So this is like a sign that this combination of panels is really going to the pullback stage. Okay, so once you have this, okay, and there's a couple of candles now, like four candles. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so this thing you see, it's respecting this one. Okay, it's respecting the highs there. It's going low, but in this example, yes, but it's going high. It's broken. It's making a small boss there, but still it's going higher. It's going higher, and this example is now going low. So it's expecting the highs there. So it's making lows, lows, lows. Okay. At this point in time, you will get your trend-based fib. Okay. It's here. Okay. It's in the Fibonacci. Trend-based fib extension. Okay. I made it as my favorites. Okay. You can click that. Okay. Since now it's in my favorite, it's there. Oh my God. God, I hope we can finish this. Huh? Okay. This is the fib extension, trend-based fib extension. What you will do, my friend, okay, from the week, the lowest, before this boss, because this was the boss, right, at this area. So where is the last higher low? This one, okay, not this. This is the last low before the boss, okay. So from there, you will click. My God, something is not good. Okay, okay. Let me delete that. Oh my God, something is not right. Why it's keep crashing? Okay, I will complain now to TradingView about this issue. We cannot continue like this. Let me go back. Okay, let's finish this, my friends. Huh? Oh my God. What happened now? What happened now, my friends? Okay. Again, trend-based fib extension from the point low point to the highest point, huh? That green candle there, the last one before the pullback. Connect that, and then you go down to that first point, okay? And then just drag it to the right like that. You see? One, two, three, and then drag to the right. Okay, you must align the zero to that point there, just like that. Okay? Yes, no overdose information. Let's go. Let's continue. Once you have this set, okay, you see this trend line here. When price is below this trend line, okay, do not enter. That is the missing link when we use the normal Fibonacci. I see if I will do the same here, okay, from the low to the higher, see, it looks like that. There's our golden zone, okay, but the trend line, it's on the opposite. Okay, that's the difference. But the fib trend based fib extension is looks like that. So that's the difference. Huh? I'm just showing you the difference. Now, what you need to do now, my friend, is to wait for the price to retrace to that golden zone between 0.618 and zero point 0.5. Okay, let's watch this. This is now your pullback. This is your common mistake. You cannot wait when exactly it will finish. So let the price, because now you've done your homework. Okay, you got your trend-based fib extension there. All is looking nice. This is your pullback. So when exactly it will reverse, it will show you. There it is. Maybe it's going to the trend line. You see it now. It's hit the trend line, but it's not closing above the trend line. Okay, now just keep waiting. Maybe this one. Okay, watch carefully. Watch carefully, my friend. Check the check the MACD. Yes, it's make the crossover, right? Thanks, Ghost. Ngayon ko lang nalaman niya. Yes, yes. Mr. Ronald, I'm showing you now this is a secret sauce. Now, our 20 and 50 EMA, let's put them in the chart. Okay. You see? Okay. It's above, huh? It's above. But in our cheat code, okay, in this PowerPoint, entry technique, we are now using the trend-based fib. We are now using the moving averages, but the bounce. You need to see a bounce or a retest to the moving average. Okay? So let's do that. So it went up, it body kind of close above the trend line, above the moving average, but is there a retest? We need to see that. Okay? It went to the moving average, but you see it's closing down below the moving average. We are above retesting that moving average. Okay, MACD is now pointing downward, so it's going down. So we cannot buy at this time. It's pointing down. You need to have patience, my friends, okay? Because otherwise, you will again not have the good entry there, okay? So moving on. It's going down. You see, if you entered here, now you are in a negative, right? So moving on, wait for the right time, my friend, okay? There's always the right time to enter the trade. Okay, playing in that. Now we are in London session, right? Didn't you notice that? What time is this? Okay, it's 2 o'clock. Okay. Oh my God, don't. Okay, just wait, huh? Just keep on waiting when you see that retest. Okay, now, in this case, my friend, what are you thinking now when you see such thing? You see, like, maybe I missed because you see the. Oh my God, it's overloaded with information. I don't know, my friend. I don't know what is happening with trading view really. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Something is not right this time. Let's go back there. Oh my God, where is it? Trend-based fib extension, back there. Okay. So once you have that set, now just wait. Okay. Price is now on the bottom. Just wait for the right time. Okay. Now it went out the trend line, right? Okay. It's very good. Now it will be more convincing that this is the time to buy at any moment now. Okay, in the 5 minute, your price went out there. Okay, the candles went out the trend line, but now you need the retest of the moving average. Okay, the bounce. So let's see. Even here, there's it looks like a bullish engulfing, but it's not convincing because it's not above the trend line. Okay, now this is above the moving averages. Now the more convincing it is for us now. Now we just need that bullish engulfing to show up. The MACD is also on an uptrend going to the upside. So let's see now. Okay, okay. Now New York. You see, it's now New York. The whole day you are just waiting for that retracement, right? That's the way. You cannot wait like if, for example, you spotted the pivot there. Okay, we call it the pivot high, pivot low, pivot high. Okay, there's your retracement, your pullback. What time it started here? At 9:40 in the morning, you are waiting. You are waiting. You are waiting. Okay, you're setting your trend line now with the trend-based fib extension. Until New York, you're still not trading. You didn't place one single trade. Now it's 20, okay, 8, 10, okay? You still didn't, but this is the way to catch the bigger move. You need to wait, okay? Now we need the bounce. New York, okay. Hey God, what happened? Okay, there's a bearish engulfing, which is not we want. Maybe it's going to retest the moving averages. Fibonacci is also making some crossover. This is going down, but who knows? Huh? Let's see. Now, because now we are just waiting for that bullish engulfing to happen. Okay, it's retested the 20. This is the 50. Uh-huh. It's respecting the 20, but we need the bullish engulfing somewhere there, right? That's what we want to see. Wait some more. Mm-hmm. Okay, hitting that 50 moving average. There you are, my friend. That's your bullish engulfing. Above the trend line, above the moving averages, the bounce. What is in the cheat code? Enter on currency reversal patterns, engulfing candles. All right, we have that. Wait for the confirmation. All right. Target the pivot high, pivot low, but in this case, pivot high or the 1.618. This is the pivot high. You can target that. Long position. Stop loss below that swings there to protect you. Target this high, the pivot high. Okay, that's like 1 is to 2.5 risk to reward ratio, which is not bad. But you can target the 1.618 there. That will be your best target for this trade. Okay, so let's see. Otherwise, you can put two trades. Once it reach your take profit here, okay, you are moving your take profit also. Maybe it was there that time, but you see, oh, maybe you will put your stop loss halfway there in this high there. Now you are protected, and you can still see the price going up. Then you can target the 1.618. Okay, now all is set. Your MACD is also going to reverse. Everything is screaming to buy now, my friends. So what are we waiting for? Let's all play this, and let's see this pullback entry if we've mastered all this one. Because for this time, for the longest time, you don't know when to enter. But now it gives you this trend line. Everything is there. The moving averages, you are above with the bounce there on the moving average. Your MACD is also reversing. Let's see. Let's play this. Hit your pivot high there. Very nice. and just wait for price to reach your target there. In New York session, exactly it happened here at 9:10. You enter the trade there, and 9:30, all the traders in the world are catching this trade because they know New York is trading this, and it hit your take profit, my friend. Congratulations. At around, let's move this. Where is that? At 8 o'clock the next morning, there, before Tokyo. That's how you do this. You need patience. You only have one trade the whole day, but look at your take profit, my friend. Huh? And the patience here, you need to wait until the next morning to hit your take profit. But if you can do this and master these pullback entries, my friend, you've already made it. Okay, you've made it as fast as possible to be profitable. Okay, my friend. So how nice. If there's any question now, please do so, and you can wrap up this webinar. Yes, there's more TP. There's a 2.618, 3.618, but to be conservative, at least this one. This is how many your risk to reward is one is to eight, my friend. Yeah, you see how many pips is this? 1,119 pips. 1,190 pips, my friend. From 4581, correct? 4581, somewhere there. 4582 to 4702. Yes. By the next morning, you wake up, you finish your shower, your bath, and now you are $2,000 richer. How nice, my friend. Huh? So that's the way to do it, my friends. That's how you master the pullback entries. Okay. So watch it again and again and master this. Watch this in your most convenient time so you can master the strategy. Okay, my friends. With that said, if there's no more question, we can wrap up this webinar. Thank you all for joining, and I hope you learned another secret sauce reveal for today where you can use in your trading journey. Okay, my friends. Thank you. Until we meet again, maybe by Thursday there will be some changes. I don't know. It's still not yet fixed. Maybe we will cancel the Thursday events or webinar, but we will see. Anyway, we will always announce this in the Telegram channel, so you can always get informed. Okay, my friends, thank you. Good night. Until we meet again. Bye bye.